Hey guys. So I feel like I owe an explanation for why it took me 10 years to post the third and final part of the series. So the simple explanation is I genuinely have I kind of do have an excuse, I guess. I literally had so right now I am back in the UK. Yay! So yeah, I am back in the UK and obviously I had to prepare, pack, whatever. To be fair, I could have posted this video in Finland. It's been so long. It's been too long. I feel like it's probably not as relevant anymore. But I couldn't post new content until I posted the final part of this series, which is what I'm doing now. And I ask for your forgiveness and your continued interest, I guess. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this final episode of this series. I watched it back, which I don't think I've done for any of my other videos. Well, other than the first one. Yeah, but I actually watched it back to the end and I was really proud of myself. And it really made sense. And I think it's probably one of the best parts. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you learned something from it. I hope you're inspired, educated, and all the stuff. And yeah, I love you guys. And let's get straight into the video. Bye. Even though I don't see, I know that you are here. I only need you and no one else. I only need you and no one else. Only you and no one else, no one else. I only need you and no one else. Only you and no one else, no one else. Oh, yeah, sorry. Hi. um this is the third part of this video, and we are still talking about friendships. We're still diving into the relationship. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry, my mind is literally just flying away from me as I'm talking. But yeah, we're still talking about friendships. Wait, give me 1 second. I need to stand up from this chair because I'm so tired. My butt hurts so much. Hello again. So we've changed scenery a bit, as you can tell. I don't know if I should pick. Oh, this is a lovely view. Excuse me. Yeah, this is really nice. That's a really nice view. But yeah, changed scenery a bit. This is where I was seated before on that tiny swing. As you can tell, it was not made for big girls like me. But um, I'm now sitting on this bench, which is honestly a bit dirty. But oh well. Thank God for laundry. So yeah, as I was saying, friendships. Oh yeah. I was talking about like how it doesn't get easier, like drifting away from friends and seasonal friendships and all that jazz. But yeah, I feel like it's been a very interesting experience for me as I've grown older, and I just coming to terms with the fact that these things will happen. I feel like I would rather both parties acknowledge the fact that it's going to happen than you know feel feel like it's I don't know how to word this correctly, but like I would rather just let's know that okay, we know that this friendship isn't going to last for the long run, and we just kind of enjoy it in the moment, like just kind of enjoy it while it lasts. Sorry, it's kind of sad just thinking about it, but yeah, just enjoying it while it lasts, and knowing that it's not, I guess, uh, hmm, I don't know. It's like you, it's hard. It really is hard. Like that. I think that's why I'm literally still processing my thoughts as I'm speaking. So it's like kind of like I don't know. Um, but yeah, it's very interesting, I would say. Oh gosh, you can see. Oh,
You can see my not so perfect skin. That's crazy, guys. You can see I have pimples and bumps. Wow. It's almost like I'm a real human being. You didn't need to know that. You really didn't need to know all that. But yeah, on a more serious note, like it actually is quite hard. Oh, this pimple is literally, it's kind of crazy. Like I've been filming all this while, and this pimple has just been rearing its ugly head. But yeah, it's hard. It's not easy. It's, it's weird. Yeah, I feel like it's, to me, it's the reminiscing. It's the, oh, remember when, me and so were like close, and we would go to this and we would do that and da. And I guess the part of you just wonders, like, sometimes, like, not all the time, but like, sorry, I thought there was someone behind me. But like sometimes you're just like, I really did wish it lasted longer than it did. Um, like for example, there's a friend I had in college rather, and we're quite close for a while. Like we're quite close for, you know, yeah, we were quite close. Like when she came and and we got on really well. Um, and then just slowly, like as the term was ending, like I could tell, because she was going to uni somewhere else, like not in the UK, not in Europe at all. So she was going somewhere completely different. And I guess from there, I kind of, and also not just because of that, but also like attitudes were changing, and we're just kind of drifting apart, I guess. And I could tell it was coming. But when I still, I don't know, maybe a part of me kind of still hoped we would still be able to keep in touch. But I knew it would be harder with her, like literally being on the other side of the world. But at the same time, I was probably like, yeah, maybe we could still keep in touch, yada yada yada. Long story short, anyways, that ended. And I I really desperately did still try to keep in touch. Like for some reason, like Instagram, like I don't know if I was removed from followers, or Instagram was just not existent anymore. I don't know. I don't know. It was very weird, because I just went from seeing her at least on Instagram every once in a while, to like just she being wiped from the surface of social media. Well, Instagram especially, even Snapchat. Like I don't even know if I'm still on that Snapchat. Yeah, it's really weird. And I remember even just a couple, maybe last month or so, I saw, I this is like major stalking activity. I think I went on a school, I don't even know how I got this. Okay, I think I searched up my Instagram or something. I think it was a private page. And then I saw a school email, and then I sent gosh, where there's a will, there's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. I am literally the definition of, if they wanted to, they would. Um, I saw a school email, and then I sent her an email, and I was like, "Oh, it's me. Da da da. Like, hope you're well, or something like that. Just kind of checking in and blah blah blah." And she didn't reply. I don't know. Like, I don't know what to make of that. Would you say, oh, maybe she just didn't see it, or maybe her school email isn't active? Like, to be fair, I'm not that fussed about it, honestly. Like, being so for real, like, I'm actually not that fussed. But I'm just trying to, paint this as an illustration of like how quickly like friendships just can just change. Like my mom, well, not just my mom, but I think it's a Nigerian thing. People say that you can't, like, 20 friends can't be, wait, what's the saying? It's like 20 friends can't be friend. Hey, 20 friends can't be together for 20 years, something along those lines. Or 20 friends can't be friends for 20 years. It's something like that. And I think it's so true. Like it genuinely is. I mean, it's not all the time. I know of people that are like childhood friends. Uh, I I honestly, those are the people I kind of envy a lot. Like it's hard to even admit, but like I really do kind of get jealous of people that have childhood friends, like childhood best friends, and they're still friends, and they're still riding, like 15 years in, 10 years in, 20 years in. I'm like, how? How? I don't have I don't have a 3 year best friend. Not to talk of 7, 8, 19, 20. I don't know. But it's, yeah. I'm sorry that the camera is going a bit wonky. It's just me being weird when holding my phone. Excuse me. But yeah, it's a very interesting terrain. I feel like I didn't have to think as much about friendships when I was, in primary school and high school as I do now. Primary school was literally just vibes. Like, what even was primary school? It was just vibes upon vibes, vibes upon vibes upon vibes. Um, Not to say I didn't have problems in primary school, but I feel like from primary school was quite easy for me. Um, Secondary school was another, yeah, was there? Okay, I guess. Oh, sorry, I keep feeling like someone is here. It's kind of creepy, but yeah, it was okay. But in uni, okay, I skipped college. College was, hmm, it was interesting. I still do keep in contact with some people from college, which is really nice actually. I like that. I like that Instagram allows that, at least, like, just to, at least, even if I don't talk to them all the time, like, just kind of see what they're doing. It's kind of chill. It's really nice. But uni, I feel like uni is where I really started to struggle more, because people, oh, I hate when people say this so many times. It's like, you make all your best friends in uni. Oh no, no. I like, be so for real. Be so for real. Like, be so for real. I mean, you could. A lot of people do. No doubt about that. But especially in the UK, uni is like 3 years. Most courses, anyways, if you don't do placement or masters integrated into the course, it's like 3 years. You're telling me within those 3 years, if I don't make my best friends, I'm not going to make friends again. Like, I'm not going to have any best friend again in life. Like, be so for real. Be so for real. Like, a lot of people spend their uni years, like, even just doing the most crazy things. Like, in uni, you're still trying to find yourself, I feel. That's the age where a lot of people are just turning 20. Like, they're just entering their 20s. They're just entering, some people are like in their early 20s when they get into uni anyways. But like, you're still figuring out life in your early 20s and what that dynamic is like. And to say that that is the age you have to make your lifelong committed friends, I feel it's a bit of a stretch. Because most likely, like, you're both going to still be very immature in some ways, not in every way. It's expected that you will be at least a bit more mature at this point of your life, hopefully. But like, most people are still like trying to figure out their lives and still being a bit immature. Like, there's so much stress in uni, guys. Like, I feel like this is something, maybe it's talked about a lot, but I feel like you really do have to experience something sometimes to like really get a full, I'm so sorry with the way the camera keeps shaking, but like, to get a full, like, gist and understanding about it. But there's so much stress in uni. Is it academics? Is it, if you're a Christian, like, you know trying to keep up with going to church and reading your Bible and doing your devotional, and uh if you're part of a CU or something, like going to see you, which are all things that are good for you and are great and like you should be doing. But it adds that extra level of, oh gosh, I haven't done this, I need to do this, and if I don't do this, then I wouldn't feel better, la, 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 la. That's the whole thing. Is it finances? Gosh, finances. Oh, that's also another whole story. Is it friendship, social life? Like, all these things and more. There's so much things going on in your mind at this stage of your life. And it's really hard to like still create time to spend with people, and still create time to keep in touch with people, and still create time to like form meaningful bonds, like when your mind is so preoccupied with like 10 other things that you're thinking of. And like, to now say that, okay, during this time that is like such a stressful period in your life, it's the only time you have to make your closest friends. I have to call, you know Rash on that. Yeah. It's a bit, yeah, it's not to me, I don't think it's true anyways. I feel like life is, you have such, you have your whole life ahead of you, literally. Like, people act like once you're 20 you're just kind of, I don't know, you're meant to be some kind of old wise monk or something. Well, not, I don't think anybody really thinks that, but I feel like in some sense we just kind of act like you should have certain things figured out by now, or like you should have friends, you should have so many friends by now, you should have your closest friends by now. But genuinely, I feel like you have so many things you haven't experienced yet. Like, let's even start from there. There's so many things in life you haven't experienced yet, so many beautiful memories you haven't made yet, and you still have such a long time to do all those things. You have such a long way to go. um so yeah, I don't think anybody should be, you shouldn't feel, what's the word, like, don't feel intimidated, or don't feel like you're running behind if you feel like you haven't made your lifelong friends yet, or you haven't made your bridesmaids brides, oh, I'm so sorry for my hand, but you haven't made like bridesmaid material yet, or you haven't made your groomsmen material yet. Like, you still have so much of your life ahead of you. Yeah, that is my thoughts. I think I'm running out of thoughts, which is good, so it's not too long. If I keep on going, I'll just keep on ranting and talking about other things, which I feel like, yeah, it's gonna make this video so long. Maybe I should probably explain why my hand is like this. I fell off a bike. It's as simple as that. I literally just face planted myself into concrete, like 4 days ago, which was very interesting. It was a really lovely experience. This part of my hand was like the skin kind of fell. Well, it didn't fall. It was loose, so it was like, yeah, it was. Maybe I shouldn't be describing that, but yeah, it was a very interesting experience. But yeah, I went on the bike again the next day, which is like chef's kiss, girl boss of me. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. I've really enjoyed talking about this. I think this is one of the reasons. Yeah, I'm really glad I created this YouTube channel for this. It's like a safe space for me to just rant and talk about how I feel without feeling like I need to hurry so much. Even though I still do feel like I need to hurry because I don't want it to be too long. But yeah, I feel like it's a really safe space for me to rant. You know. And I hope you guys learned a thing or two about a thing or two. And let me know in the comments if there's anything else you'd like me to talk about. Because I can rant. I can rant for days. But yeah, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Or if you're watching this at night, go to bed, please. For your mental health, girly, king, queen, please go to bed. And yeah, drink water and mind your business. That was like so 2017 coded. I don't know why. I had a there was someone I knew in high school that would say that quite a lot. Oh yeah, just drink water and mind your business. And I love you guys, and Jesus loves you. So see you all in the next video. Hopefully I film quite soon anyways. But bye.